Hey, good morning, Todd here. I know it's been a while since I posted anything, but I wanted to, make sure that when I post stuff, it actually has some substance to it. Today, I want to talk about something that honestly really has got me fired up. We've been at this telesales for a good part of 5 years now, coming out of the field for 10 years. And, we just keep growing and growing and growing and fine-tuning and making it better, but I don't want to just babble on. Let me get right to the point. So I'm reading some social media this week, and I don't want to get specific because I don't want to give this crappy social media site any advertisement, because it's nothing but a playground for children that have too much time on their hands. Anyways, I'm reading this one post about these agents asking questions about this certain insurance company, a well-known insurance company that specializes in final expense, and they offer final expense telesales. I actually did some work with them for many years. Yeah, I'll say they're not a great company. They're not even close to a good company. However, what I'm reading in these blogs, I'm scratching my head, because on the social media site, you have all these so-called gurus of final expense that they can just tell you what to do, and you're automatically going to become successful because they're that great at final expense selling, which frankly, folks, I know most of them, and they're all talk. I'm just going to say it. If you've seen anything about me, I don't hold anything back. I say it like it is, because that's what people want. They want to hear the truth. But so a couple of these agents are saying, well, I'm going to try this company out. I'm gonna go through their training. So in fact, some of them I read, they went through the training. They watched their training videos. They sat on the phone and listened to veteran reps close deals. And they even said, boy, they closed, 5 out of 10 leads that came in, and how impressed they are. But then they go on to say, but I'm still gonna dip my toe in. I'm gonna still try it out and see what happens. I'm not going to go advance commissions because I don't want to create all that debt. What else was there? I'm planning on taking leads in another week or two. I'm only going to take one set of leads and see what happens. Hopefully you see where I'm going with this. The whole time I'm reading this blog, the only thing I'm thinking to myself is, to the agents, what are you going to do? What are you going to do to be successful? Because what I'm reading, if you want to just throw your money at a company, I'll take it. I'll take your money. You can work 1 hour a day if you want. I'll be glad to take your money, because it ain't going to work. Trying it, dipping your toe in it, dragging your feet, all of that is a waste of your time. You'll never hear successful people say, I kind of started working my way into growing this empire. I worked 1 day a week until I could see that this really works, and then I went full time. I worked part-time to make enough money to leave my job and cover my income to go full time. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a couple individuals out there that said, well, I do this part-time and I'm really successful, or I started part-time and then I went full-time. Listen, the saying, every blind squirrel can find a nut every now and then. So there's going to be some people out there that start part-time and make work. I'm talking the vast majority. The vast majority. We're in the middle of one of the hottest presidential campaigns in history right now. And there was an interview with Donald Trump, and he said, so the interviewer asked him, well, don't quote me, but what if you don't become president? And Donald fires right back. He goes, well, then I'm going to be disappointed. It'll be a great waste of my time and my money. My time and my money. Not, I'll let the American people down or something along that line. He said it like it is. That's how I'd feel too. I feel like I wasted my time and my money. Not I let the American people down. He's fighting to get the vote of the American person. He says, I don't do anything unless I go all in to win. I don't lose. That's the mentality you have to have in anything you do that you want to succeed in. I didn't just try to knock on doors in nasty parts of Cleveland when I started this. I worked 15, 16-hour days. I was all in. And now I have a business today of over 12 employees and growing and counting on payroll and getting renewals and residual income. And, they get leads. But you know what they do? They work every day, Monday through Friday, full time. They don't work part-time. If you're going to work from home on my program, you're going to pay me $600 just to come on my program. My assistant talked to someone yesterday, brand new, just got licensed. And if you're seeing this and you think it's you, I'm not trying to call anybody out, but I'm going to use you as an example. Just got licensed, no experience whatsoever. We give free dialer, unlimited dialer, brand new leads every single day. Brand new. Not bonus leads, not aged internet leads, not old direct mail leads, not someone else's. Brand new, everyday leads. We give you state-of-the-art training. We have the best final expense telesales script out there, I promise you. I guarantee you that. His response is, $600 is expensive. Expensive? You're running your own business from home. I'm giving you everything you need to succeed. You just need to bring work ethic to the table. You know why I charge $600? I really just pulled that number out of the sky. It's it's what I call and excuse my language. I'm going to curse here in a second, so cover your ears if you don't like cursing. It's called the shit or get off the pot fee. You know why? Because in all the years I've been doing this, most work from home agents who do final expense telesales are a complete waste of my time and my money and my resources, because they tell me how great they are and how dedicated they are and how they're going to really just blow the roof off of this and they're going to work so hard, I'm going to be amazed. The more they tell me how hard of a worker they are, the quicker they fail. So I'm thinking, if you're willing to pay $600 and get all my knowledge, all my resources, everything, all the tools you need to succeed, then I know you're serious and I'm going to put time and effort into you. But Jesus, you have to bring something to the table. Getting the leads, the training, the support, the product, all of that, it doesn't work unless you, the agent, bring something to the table. You cannot try it. You cannot dip your toe in it. You cannot drag your feet. You cannot try one set of leads and think, wow, this is awesome. This is the holy grail of final expense telesales. It's not. Since when does a company have to do for an employee to be successful? Oh, that's right. It's the country we live in today. I'm not going to get all political, but that's the mindset today. How about, as an employer, what are you going to do to be successful and make my company successful? Because if I'm not successful, eventually I'm going to close my doors. Then there's no business for anybody. It starts with you, the employee, the agent, whether you're independent contractor or you're 1099. You have got to work. You've got to be teachable. You've got to follow a system that works, a program that is proven successful. So when it comes to final expense telesales, I'm going to be blunt and clear. Unless you're willing to put in 5+ hours a day, 5+ hours a day on the phone, 150 to 200 calls a day on average, learn, be teachable, learn phone sales, and put forth the effort. Unless you're willing to do all that, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. Don't waste your time. Don't waste my time. Don't waste your money. Don't waste my money. And when I say me, I'm talking about other final expense companies that offer telesales. Don't waste our time. That's what you're doing. You got to put in the time. And guess what? I promise you, if you put forth the time in the beginning and fine-tune your craft, become a master at it, it's so much fun. It is. I'm a veteran door knocker. And I now laugh at those who go out at 2016, drive all around, pay for their own gas, pay $25-$30 for leads. Most of them are crap. Get half-ass training from a guy that just wants your override that probably can't sell his way out of a paper bag. And spend all that time out in the field. It blows my mind. Pick up the phone. Get the right leads. Yeah, you're going to have to touch more people than you do out in the field, but it all equates to the same level of numbers. If you look at how many leads you get and you talk to on the phone versus door knocking and the time going in between homes, it's all the same. The difference is that I have gas to the office. If you no, don't get me wrong, this can work from home. So if you're working from home, you're saving even more money. But it is very, very, very hard to stay focused on the phone. Now my system, it's not. You know why? We tie you in to feel like you're in our company. You can chat instantly with everyone in my company while you're on the phone. Veterans, new people alike, you're gonna get help the second you ask for it. We can listen in on your calls. We can whisper in on your calls. Now I don't really like to do that, it's distracting. But we can listen in on your calls and type out what to say while you're on the phone. You can sit there and literally get a call every 30 to 40 seconds. Your phone will ring every 30 to 40 seconds. Now, again, it's a numbers game. You got to do multiple presentations. But once you learn your craft and you fine-tune it, you'll be successful at final expense telesales. But you got to go all in. All in. And what's funny is, going back to this idiotic social media place, not one guru came out and said anything remotely to these agents about putting forth the work ethic. Because they hate this one insurance company so much, all they did was bash them. But yeah, you know what? As much as I hate that insurance company, and I think they're terrible, they still were started by agents that worked their ass off to grow a company, grow a business, good or bad. They've got their own insurance company. How many of those gurus out there have 2 nickels to even invest in the shell of an insurance company? I'm successful. I don't. I'm working on it, but I don't. But yet all these gurus are so smart, and all they did was bash this company. Not one of them came out and said to the agent, hey agent, if you're just gonna try telesales, don't waste your time. Doesn't work. You know why they don't say that? For 2 reasons. One, most of them have worked for that company in one way or another and got fired. So they're a little butthurt. Second, they don't know how to do telesales. They don't know telesales. They're afraid of telesales. They're scared of telesales because they know if they try it, they'll fail. They may actually have to work to do it. So what do? They go out there and they go, oh, that company sucks. Telesales doesn't work. You have a bunch of chargebacks. Everybody cancels. I'm gonna come behind your business and replace you. Oh my God. Now I know I'm sitting here and I'm sounding like I'm just whining the whole time. But every once in a while, as a regional director or a manager, guys in my position, they're afraid to come out and do this stuff. I'm not afraid. You know why? Because if it came down to it, I could just jump back on the phone and do it myself and make my own money. I want to say it like it is. Because I don't want agents to waste their time and listen to the Kool-Aid and all the fluff that's given to them out there. Just because some guy wants your override. And they'll tell you how great their system is, and they're going to give you high contracts and great leads. They're going to put you on a Friday rah-rah call so some jerk agent can sit there and go, oh, well, you know, I'm great because of this, and I'm great because of that. Instead of going, you know what, this is what I do every day. I get up, I put my pants on my right leg, and then I do my left leg. Then I tuck in my shirt. Then I have a good breakfast. Then I get my leads. They never sit there and tell you. Successful agents on these rah-rah calls never go, boom to boom to boom, A to B to C to D. This is what I do. They sit there and they beat their chest and they talk about how great they are. They waste your time when you should be out selling. I don't do that. I tell you, this is what you need to do. You know what? If you're not doing it, I'm going to tell you you're not doing it. Like anything in sales, we've been in a slump for 2 weeks, the whole company. Yesterday, I came in on a mission. And I rode my employees every hour. Every hour I went